This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2002 Ford F250 Super Duty Crew Cab Short Bed. It's a 7.3 liter turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather. This truck has 201,775 miles on it. It was a dealer trade-in to Jim Click Nissan here in Tucson. They can't sell anything on their used car dealerships with over 100,000 miles or over 10 years old. They can't get financing through their finance companies for buyers. So they have to sell them all to independents, and we buy all the good ones. This is a great truck. We get them here. We do an inspection. This is what the inspection looks like. This one didn't have much to do. Got some little notes here and stuff. First of all, what did we do? We replaced the sway bar link, the power mirror switch, 2 Pro Comp shocks. Interestingly enough, I think maybe at the dealership afterwards or something, somebody had stolen the shocks. So we replaced 2 and 2 on each side, Pro Comp shocks. There was only one. Somebody had clearly stolen stuff. Anyway, it's got a nice set of BFG all-terrain tires that were on it. Obviously, somebody liked it enough to spend about $1,200 on tires before they turned it in. It's got Warren locking hubs. It's about a 4-inch lift. The bank stuff that you see the stickers for, it's got a, my guy said, it's got a Banks transmission module. Basically, it's a flash to the transmission. It changes the shift points. That's what that is. It's also got an exhaust brake. Got some other stuff. It also has the typical Ford peeling paint issue here and there. And if you put touch-up paint on those, it causes the paint around it to peel up. The only way to make that go away, really, is to repaint those panels, like that fender. It's got it around the doors up there. I do not recommend putting touch-up paint on those spots. Interesting things happen. The edges of the paint that's still on the truck start peeling up, and it gets out of control. And you don't want that. Let's see. It's still a good-looking truck. I don't think it really matters, but the module is right there. That's the transmission module. All right. Pretty truck. There's lights that are underneath this truck that you can turn on to look at stuff underneath the truck. It's also got, as part of that air horn, see the peeling paint here and there. Part of the air horn obviously needs a compressor to make an air horn work. Gives you a air attachment, which is, where's that guy? Oh no, I can't find it now. Somewhere underneath here. See if I can find it. Oh, there it is. It's right there. So you can fill up tires or whatever. There's that light right there faces underneath the truck, and then there's another light here. There's the compressor right there. Okay. Obviously a tow package. You're wondering where the spare is. The spare is too big to go underneath the truck, so we put it in the bed. All right, so there's that. It's got a nice Rhino liner, nice camper shell on it. Had some ugly stickers like deer horns or something, so we had them take them off. I don't know what that was all about. That's probably the only thing about this truck I didn't like, with those stupid stickers. Let's see. My guys tell me, I got some notes here. Well serviced. I'll show you the Carfax in a minute. It was a one-owner truck, nice truck, flash, module impact, air horn, compressor, lights and grill. It has lights on the side rails and in the grill. Really nice truck. Does have alarm, remote. I'm gonna fire this thing up. It does have some Banks gauges up here on the side, up here, but they're just gauges. There's no tune in the motor. All right, let's see. Here's the Carfax. What we have a no accident vehicle. We have a one owner. Very boring, which is good. excellent service. There's all your service right here. And that's the end. Right there. Anyway, that's your Carfax. I'm going to go under the hood. I'm going to take off the oil cap to show you any blow-by it might have. It's a 7.3, so it's got to have some. They all do, especially when they have anywhere over 150. They almost all have a little bit. But I'll bet you this doesn't have very much, based on how this guy took care of it. Almost none. That is a beautiful thing. This truck is cool. All right, you got a Ford stamp there where it belongs, right there. Should be another one right here. Stickers where they belong. Ford stamp there, and a Ford stamp right there. So all the fenders and everything is original. There's your air horn, aftermarket air box. Hope I didn't lock myself out like I always do in every video. Nope, I did not. Good. All right. Here's your passenger rear window. Either he didn't have friends or he didn't allow people in the back seat, because I don't think anyone ever was back here. This seat is in excellent shape. All right. Passenger front window, down and up. Forward, back. Let's see, that was all the way up already. Down, up, tilt up, tilt down, tilt up, tilt down. Seat works perfectly. A little bit of a something there. Seats are in good shape. You do have a full manual. Wheel locks, blah, blah, blah. Looks like some trailer stuff. Nice weather guards. You got a fire extinguisher. I don't know what you need it for with this truck, but looks like this guy was trying to be ready for everything with the compressor and all this stuff. All right, there's your driver rear window. All right, that's driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. All right, mirrors out, in, down, up, other side. Ooh, sorry, there's the driver's side. Out, in, up, and down. Now the passenger side. Out, in, up, down. Door locks. Here's your compressor right here. It's got to be at about 50 pounds for the air underneath the truck to work for air hoses. And you know what? That's right. You got to turn that on and that on. Then, how do you do the air horn? I forget how that air horn. How does it work? I want to do the air horn. I can't remember how to do it. It's cool. All right. Well, I'll figure it out while we're driving it. Back, forth, up. That's down and up. Tilt up, tilt down. Rear seat up and down. These things are for lights. There's lights in the grill. There's lights right here and here behind the grill. Then you've got lights around here that all work. We've already had them on, checked them all out. There's lights around the rails on the Nerf bars. All right. And that's for the exhaust brake right here. On and off. Exhaust brake. Oh, here's the air horn. That's pretty cool. All right. Who can't get into that, right? Let's see. Air conditioning is on. There's your overdrive off and on. Get a seatbelt on here. It's kind of windy, so I'm doing this with earphones in. So I kind of got to dodge this cord the whole time I'm doing this. And we need fuel, which is always a good idea to send me out here with no fuel in a diesel truck. Perfect. All right, let's see. I'm going to put it in neutral. Actually, I'm going to move up about 2 or 3 feet. Put it in neutral. I'm going to go to 4 low, 4 low. And reverse. That's definitely 4 low for sure. Neutral, neutral, and we're going to go to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Go to drive. And reverse. This is in 4 high. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to go to neutral. We're going to go to 2-wheel drive. Now we're in 2-wheel drive, and we're going to drive. All right. This is on a clear title. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay dock fee of $250 and taxes of 2% here in Tucson, our city tax, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is 4%, you'll pay 6%. If it's 7%, you'll pay 9%. If you're going to come to Tucson, which you're welcome to do, all you have to do is add 2% to your state tax and then add a $250 dock fee, and you'll know what you're paying. Okay? If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. And once we receive your wire, we will fill out the title with your name and address, or a company's name and address. We'll sign it off, notarize it, scan it into your online file, and then we will mail it to you. Once we mail it to you, you will have it shipped out to your location, and you'll just get the mail and the truck and take them to motor vehicles and pay whatever you pay. Okay? Nice truck. Wow. This truck runs great. Really great. And with a 4-inch lift, nice Pro Comp shocks, you know, there's a little bit of float to it because it's a lifted Ford, but on a 1 to 10, with 10 being great and hardly any, I'd say it's about a 9. We have had trucks that are lifted and they're, you know, you pretty much point them. This one you can actually steer and drive. Let's see, what else? Deposit. Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until we have a deposit, it's for sale. Once we get your deposit, we'll put your name and a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Okay? Until then, it is for sale. Blah, 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 blah. What else? Warranty. Obviously, it's out of warranty. It's a 200,000-mile truck that's 13 years old. There is no warranty on 200,000-mile, 13-year trucks. If the guys who built this could have given it a longer warranty, they would have. They didn't. That's their job. They do this for a living. If they could have given it a 300,000-mile, 20-year warranty, they would have, and they would have charged a lot more money for this truck, and they would have gotten a lot more money for this truck. Okay? But they couldn't because they didn't know. Well, we don't know more than they know. Okay? We know a lot. We know that this thing has hardly any blow-by, and whoever owned it was a nut. Took really good care of it. Obviously, the pictures and the video tell the story. But it doesn't mean that the day you get it, it might not break. I mean, it could. It's a used vehicle. Anything used can break, whether it's a toaster oven or a lazy boy or this truck. So there is no warranty. If it gets to your house and it needs something, go get it fixed. Okay? This truck is going to be extremely popular. Please get your deposit in. I can already see it coming, where somebody's going to make an offer at 8 in the morning, wait till they go home to tell the wife about it and discuss it. And by the time they get done discussing it, somebody will already have bought and paid for it. So when you make an offer and we go back and forth and we agree on a price, get your deposit in. If you can't do that, don't even start the process, because this is not going to be one where you can dwell on it. Okay? There's going to be people all over this thing. By the way, this road is horrific. It's like Bolivian pavement. I mean, there's gigantic holes in this thing I'm going over, and it's riding really nice for the speed I'm going. Very little rattle, very little noise. Excellent. Okay? Anyway, please check this thing out. Thank you for your time.